to access? So as I was saying, so everything used to remove from the house, all the utensils and everything used to get removed, wash it, everything, clean it nicely, and then clean all the house, remove cobwebs, give the paint, newly decorating the house with the new colors of the new paint, renovate more, and then keep it ready again, put the vessels back, bring the new stock of vegetables and groceries and things. The main reason is what? This is not as a ritual. These are the details of the celebration, but the spirit is what? What is the reason of doing all those decorations and nicely making a house more better place? What is the reason?
Yeah, Prabhu, to welcome Lord Rama into our house, Prabhu.
To welcome the Lord. Lord is there, Lord is coming. And we, like, let's say if you come to know that tomorrow in your house, Prime Minister of India is going to come. Right? How much we'll keep it ready, everything neat, clean, because he's coming, because he's a great person. Let us welcome him and give him a nice place. Lord is a Prime Minister. What? He's a minister of all ministers. He's a Maya Dhakshana Prakriti. He's a supreme Lord. So how much we should be taking care of all those things. So that's what, and of course, Lord is a very kind. He doesn't demand, right? He doesn't demand, but he always considers our heart. He considers our feelings. And that's what everyone should try as their level best. As we read in the Krishna book, if you remember, Lord Krishna goes to Mithila to greet the two personalities who were exactly opposite in material status. Who were they two? Who were these?
The king and that Brahmana.
Yeah, king and a Brahmana. But what are their names? Yeah, correct. At least I remember that. Poor Brahmana and the very rich king. He was a king, obviously.
Yeah, Prabhu, it was Bahulswa. The king was Bahulswa and the Brahmana was Shrutadeva.
Shrutadeva and Bahulashva, correct. So, but you see, Lord reciprocated with both of their reception, and he practically expanded himself with the sages into the two teams, and then they went in the both places. So the point is, these festivals were to take as an opportunity nicely to intensify our connection also, and then that's what we can also take nice spiritual resolutions, right? Like how people, I remember in our home, they will check the business status also, how much we have got earning all throughout the year. Now this year onwards, Diwali day onwards, let's start the new plans, new schemes. Like that, devotee also look forward to take a spiritual schemes, spiritual offers now. And that's what we can check. Practical steps are making our rounds more committed in terms of quality and quantity both. If you're chanting certain rounds, take a step. Whatever best step we can manage and take it more and more. Or if you're following certain things, let's try to take a step to follow that also nicely. Every day getting up early in the mornings, fix the time. Tomorrow onwards, I'll get up every day at so and so time. And you see how beautifully Lord reciprocates, because this is the way the whole reason is to become Krishna conscious. And interestingly, Srila Prabhupada has made our society in so amazing way. In ISKCON, every day there is a festival. Every day there is wonderful aartis, Abhishek of the Lord, Kirtans of the Lord, dancing, singing nice prasadam, right? And the dress are offered, new garlands are offered every day. We greet the Lord every day, and everything is clean and maintained neatly. And on the top of that, more and more celebrations also goes on. So all glories to Srila Prabhupada for making us this more and more meaningful. Otherwise, nowadays people have lost the culture only. People have forgotten the spirit. It is going as a ritual, lighting up the lamps, breaking the crackers, right? But then we lose the spirit. So that's what, along with the lightning, the lamps, we should lighten our life also, enlighten our hearts also, right? So that's what hearty welcome you all for our e-Gurukula forums, where we take this opportunity daily to share nice discussions about the Krishna conscious principles and make ourselves also more and more in the festive mode every day. Okay, so let us begin our Krishna Lila discussion with the prayers. Om Adnyana Timirandhasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Gadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajata Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Pada Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitam Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Tinamine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratvishe Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So today also is known as the Shri Naraka Chaturdashi. Am I correct? Naraka Chaturdashi, you heard about this name? Today is the day before Deepavali. The day before Deepavali. Yeah. So this day, Narak Chaturdashi means what? It's connected to one episode in Krishna book. You wait, Jashikro, others can say. This episode of Narak Chaturdashi is connected with one episode in Krishna book. Today is a Krishna book reading. So I thought just to connect this today's episode also in connection with that. Yes? Anyone knows? Where is the word Narak comes in the Krishna book? Narak.
In that episode of Narakasura.
Yeah. Nalakuer Manigiri episode goes on tomorrow's day, not today's day. Yeah, today Naraka Chaturdashi means the Narakasura was killed today by Lord Krishna. So in what context this Narakasura demon is being described in Krishna book? Anyone else can speak? Narakasura demon, Narakasura, or his another name was Bhaumasura. Bhauma means Bhumi, the son of Mother Bhumi. Anyone remember? So yes, who? Yeah, okay. It's open for all. Who wants to speak? Who are these with whom it was open? This episode of Narakasura.
Can you repeat the question again?
Yeah, Narakasura episode was all Asura gets messed up in the mind. Yeah. Narakasura episode comes in what connection in Krishna book, that I was asking. Narakasura is whose son? Is a Bhaumasura, son of. Yeah. Yes, Jashita. You were saying he's a son of. Narakasura is a son of.
Bhumi and Varaha.
Bhumi and Varahadev. Basically, he's the son of Lord Krishna only. Right? Varahadev, when he went and he lifted the Mother Earth, So there the Narakasura's birth had happened. But interestingly, this demon was not born in a godly way, although the father was God. Different connection anyway. But the point is, Lord Krishna goes there, and already he had done a lot of troubles to the Devatas. He had kidnapped the Kundala of Aditi, umbrella of Varuna. Not only that, one more thing he has done. Right? What this Bhamasura had done, what this Narakasura had done, apart from doing these two things. No. Shubham Prabhu, you just check the video there. Recording video also should come. Otherwise, I don't know whether this will record this screen or your screen, how it goes. Just see, make sure it's properly pinned there. Yeah.
Okay, Prabhuji. Means I am recording that only option is there to record or to pause. Means I am recording from another app also.
Okay, yeah, fine. Thank you. As such, sound is important, no problem. But video means people want to see who all are there. Things, yeah. So he had kidnapped the 16,000 wives also. That was another thing he had done. So today is the day when Lord Krishna killed Narakasura. So Narak Chaturdashi, and tomorrow is Amavasya, 15th day. Chaturdashi means the 14th, 15th day. So the moon waxing and waning goes from 15 days to 15 days.
Proof from Ekadashi, like Ekadashi, Dwadashi, Tradashi, then Chaturdashi, and then like that it goes through.
Yeah, then Purnima or Amavasya, the 15th day. And then again starts Prathama, Dvitiya, Chaturthi, like that it goes. Correct. So tomorrow is a Amavasya day, that's the Diwali celebration. So as such, all Lord Krishna's episodes are amazing. Tomorrow especially we'll discuss about the Diwali episode. That is about the story of Mother Yashoda binding Lord Krishna. And we'll discuss on the very amazing song that is in this month we sing, that is Shri Damodar Ashtakam. Okay, so please join for tomorrow's session in that discussion, the connection of the Diwali. Very amazing insights. The Srila Satyavrat Muni he writes in the song of Srila Damodar Ashtakam. So let's continue our discussion. Where we stopped last week. Anyone remember what was going on in the Krishna book reading? Yeah.
Morality versus spirituality.
Yeah, morality versus spirituality. Correct. That was a title we gave. Which episode it was happening?
That washerman he killed with hand only, Lord.
Lord Krishna. You all are able to see chapter 41, Krishna and Mathura. Yeah. So here we were reading that how Lord Krishna killed the washerman because he denied to offer to Lord Krishna. A lot of discussion we had. Now then, let's see further Krishna what all things he does. And here, washerman. Yeah, this is the effect of bad association. This highlighted. That was a point. Yeah. So after this ghastly incident, the employees of the washerman immediately dispersed, leaving the clothing. Krishna and Balram took possession of it and dressed according to their choice. So this is a heroic entry of the Lord. Now Krishna entered into Mathura. Already everyone very excitedly welcomed the Lord. But then Lord showed his powers also through this incident. Just see who I am. Kamsa, you want to invite me? You want to combat with me? Okay. And that's what the news got spread all around. So of course, this kind of ferocious nature of the Lord will be frightening to the demons or the non-devotees. But the devotees of the Lord, they are always in loving connection with the Supreme Lord. Although Lord kills, although Lord protects, either of the case. So whatever the way Lord treats, always Lord is a loving object for the devotees. So one should not get frightened about the Lord's dealing like this. Krishna and Balaram took the possession of it and dressed according to their choice. The rest of the clothes were offered to the cowherd boys, who also used them as they desired. What they did not use remained there. Krishna, Balram, and the boys then proceeded along the main road. And that's what the Krishna's entry further inside the Mathura. In the meantime, a devotee tailor. Now here already the word is written devotee. That means the tailor was a devotee of the Lord. took the opportunity of service and prepared some nice clothes from the cloth of Krishna for Krishna and Balaram. So he saw Lord is coming and also without Lord asking, he only, he only did the preparation of the wonderful dress, sewing the wonderful dress for the Lord and offered. Thus being very nicely attired, Krishna and Balaram looked like elephants dressed with the colored clothing on the full moon day or the dark moon day. Krishna was very much pleased with the tailor and gave him the benediction of Sarupya Mukti. Sarupya, Sa means the same, Saman, Saman, that's Sa, and Rupya means the Rupa, form. Same form as the Lord. Because in Vaikuntha also, Vishnu Dutas have the same form like Lord Vishnu, 4 hands. But then they never become equal to Vishnu. In the sense, all are one, not in that sense. Form is the same. And so that's why the Lord awarded him the Sarupya Mukti. Which means that after leaving his body, he would be liberated and would attain a 4-handed body exactly like that of Narayan in the Vaikuntha planet. That's what it is written. Krishna also granted him that as long as he would live, he would earn sufficient opulence to be able to enjoy sense gratification. By this incident, Krishna proved, now here it comes the lesson, that those who are Krishna conscious devotees will not be lacking material enjoyment of sense gratification. They will have sufficient opportunity for such things. But after leaving this body, they will be allowed to enter the spiritual planets of Vaikuntha Loka or Krishna Loka or Golok Vrindavan. So anyone remember similar promise given in Bhagavad Gita that the devotees of the Lord will not lack anything in this life, and that's what they will attain the destination also in the next life.
Yeah,
So you
Prabhu.
have to tell an episode or a shloka, Miss Like. You have to tell an episode or shloka from Bhagavad Gita.
Shloka.
Okay.
Episode. Yeah, yes. Yeah. Yes, who knows? Yes. Yeah. Somebody else was also speaking. Who was speaking? Yeah.
Yeah, Prabhu, that was that Yoga Shemam Bhamyam, Prabhu. Can you just please tell that starting word of that verse, Prabhu?
Yeah, very, very logically you can remember the starting also. Sometimes you're correct. The keywords we remember, that's very nice. Yoga Kshemam Vahamyam. Jivan ke saath bhi, jivan ke baad bhi. That's a.
I'm not getting the first word, Prabhu. Actually, I know the
Yeah,
shloka, but I'm not getting the first
yeah.
word.
Yeah, we will share with you, all of you, how to remember the first words also. Lord has given the promise for Yoga Kshema Mahamyam, but for whom? Which kind of devotees? Those who have no other desire, only to serve the Lord, only to be with the Lord. Na anya. Anya means other. Na anya.
Yeah,
That's
Prabhu, got it, Prabhu. Yeah, Prabhu, got it. Anyabhilashita shunyam.
No. That's another one. That's also correct. That gives the definition of bhakti. That comes in the bhakti rasamrita sindhu, nectar of devotion. But here ananyas, you remember?
Anyas chintayanto mam yetana paryupasate.
For such people,
Tesham nityabhyuktanam yogakshemam bhamyaham.
yeah, ananyas chintayanto mam, जो मेरा चिंतन अनन्य प्रकार से करते हैं. Means no anya, no other thoughts, only serving the Supreme Lord. Finish. So that's what Prabhupada is writing in a similar line. So devotees of the Lord need not to fear. Externally, it may seem like Sudama was a poverty-stricken, Pandavas were getting a trouble in the forest, Prahlad was being tortured. But then Lord has some plan through them to teach for you and me and every one of us. But in all the way, because Lord is a loving Father, like how in the home we see, our Father will never like us to see in a kind of a very torturous situation or kind of a suffering situation. So Father loves us so much, and if the child dedicates to the Father so much in return, then Father also dedicates the child in return. Ye yathama prapadyanti, like that. So Lord is loving Father. So this is episode. And who was this tailor? That's another episode of his previous life. Like as we read about the washerman, in his previous life in Ram Lila, he was, he doubted about Lord Rama's character. This tailor also was in a previous life in Rama Lila. He had made a wonderful dress for Lord Ram, and it was sent for Lord Rama's marriage day. And when Lord Rama and Mother Sita, they wore on the marriage day the dress, when Lord Ram and they came out for the marriage procession and ceremony, when the tailor saw from a distance, he could not imagine such beauty of the Lord, such wonderfully the Lord was looking and such attractive. Then he desired at that time, only if I could have personally dressed the Lord by my hand and all, how beautiful it would be. And that's what in this Leela, in this life, Lord Krishna made him a tailor in Mathura, where he got the chance to personally sew the dress for the Lord and offer it to the Lord and decorate his loving Lord. Right? So this is a connection of his Purva Janam, Purva Leela. So this is another important episode to take a lesson, to take a note from this episode. Our desires drives our future destination. What kind of desires we cultivate here, that's proportionately the shape of the body or the situation of the life we're going to put in. Now we are put in particular situation of life because in the Purva Janma we might have done something and we might have desired something. That's where it has come. And now how it going to desire further? It is going to shape up accordingly. Like let's say child desires, I want to become an engineer or I want to become a doctor. And that's what he's going to work, and proportionately based on his deserving the karmas, it will fructify in time to come. So what devotee should desire? Anya abhilashita shunyam. No other desire. Just to serve Krishna, nothing else. Whatever situation, O Lord, wherever you want to put me, I just want to render loving devotional service in the association of your devotees, in the spirit of servant. Right? So this Lord Krishna's entry, tomorrow is Lord Rama's entry. So Ayodhya represents all of our heart. And we have banished the Lord from our heart. And that's why so many lifetimes, the thieves have taken a place in our heart. Right? So now that's why by chanting every day, by kindness of Lord and a mercy of our acharyas and all, they have given us these holy names. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we chant the holy names of the Lord. So we invite the Lord again. Oh Lord, please enter in my heart. And how this works, how this happens, in the sense what benefit it turns into, like Prabhupada gives example. Imagine the room filled with the dark, complete darkness. How to remove the darkness from the room? How to pull out the darkness out of the room? Yes?
By light.
How? Just switch on the light, finish. We need not to work any other channel or any other pipeline system to pull the darkness, to throw the darkness out. No, just switch on the light, finish, darkness will disappear. No more to present there. So the same way, when we have the 6 enemies in our heart, all of you remember, right? I need not to say who are the 6 enemies. Yes, the 6 anarthas. Lust, anger, greed, illusion. Yeah, lag pie. So now how to drive them out? So, okay, fine. They are there. You invite the Lord. You invite the police. All these thieves will run away. And that's what the chanting is, a practical method is given. And that's the meaning of inviting the Lord, of Lord coming in Mathura. How the devotees, they reciprocated differently. And later we'll discuss more in Mathura episode. Lord's entry in Mathura. And coincidentally, tomorrow is Lord Rama's entry in Ayodhya. Okay, so that's how we can relate for all of our lives also. Our desires are very, very important. What I desire. If we desire, then Lord sanctions and Prakriti manifest. So this trio, the desires by the Jiva, sanctioned by the Supreme Lord, and arrangements by the Prakriti. And that's what the things gets manifest. So what is there in our life is only desire. So that's what we can always pray to the Lord and pray to our Guru Parampara, that we should become a good servant, good devotee, so that we can really please the Lord and perfect our life. That is a real celebration of these festivals. Thank you all very much. Let us end with Vaishnava Pranam. Vancha kalpatarubhasya kripa sindhu prayeva Patitanam पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्रीला प्रभुपाद की
जय
जय।